Well, hey kids, what's up with y'all today? Anyhow, just got done. Gonna show you the aftermath. That's the aftermath of building an outhouse. I gotta clean up and vacuum up and straighten up everything and get all the sawdust dealt with and stuff. But anyhow, we are now the proud owners of one industrial size, big enough for my butt outhouse. There it is. There's the plywood box. Now the lid lifts off. So you can get down to the bucket down below, and it sit down in there where it can't move anywhere. And I had to kind of work around the curvature of the boat, but there you go. That's it. Simple plywood box with a bucket on the inside. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and line that box with plastic bags, trying to find some biodegradable ones instead of using just plastic, but we'll see what we can find. And I'm just going to put 10 bags in here, one bag inside another bag, inside another bag, inside another bag, and so on and so forth. Hell, I might put a whole box of 30 or whatever in there at one time. And, when you go, you take the top bag and you pull it up and you tie it off, you drop it down in. And when you have to go again, you do the same thing. And when you have to empty the thing, you carry the bucket over to a garbage can and you dump the load and you're all set to go again. It's hygienic, it's inexpensive, it's ecologically sound. As soon as I can find environmentally good plastic bags. It didn't cost me but a sheet of plywood and a 2x4 and some time, effort, and energy on my part. But there you have it. There you have it. That's just a little composting head. Throw a little sawdust down there inside those bags. A little corncob media, a little coconut husk, what have you. You add a little bit of that stuff, a little lime. I'm going to try to pick up a bag of agricultural lime. So sprinkle a little lime on top. That mutes the smells and stuff. That makes it just fine. It's just fine. It'll be absolutely fine for me for what I'm doing for the time being. Now, once I have more time, effort, energy, and budget, and I eventually get myself someplace where I have better access to materials and stuff, I will replace that with a regular flush head. There's a 20-gallon water tank up in the V-berth. I'll convert that to a holding tank for the head and buy the requisite pumps and plumbing and the thousands of dollars worth of stuff to get a regular head working on the boat. But for now, this is a low-cost option that'll get me out sailing. And, it's one of the things. It's really the only it's the only real big sacrifice that I found in buying this boat for $2,000 is I'm going to have to deal with this kind of head. But, for the last 8 years, I've lived up in a small cabin up in Alaska where we had an outhouse, which I built myself, just like I built this one, so it's made out of plywood. And it was just fine for me up there for the last 8 years, so this will be just fine for me too down here. Now, one thing I will say is I got to get to doing a little sanding on there. I'm a pretty tough guy, but getting splinters to the testicles is never a pleasant experience, although I'll tell you, the other day I was watching Gary Vaynerchuk, and Gary V was talking about how soft so many people are these days, and he was saying anybody that's ever spent $7 for a coffee is a soft person. Well, I'm here to tell you that anybody that can't take a splinter to the testicles is a soft person. So there you go. Because, man, if you can't hack it, you shouldn't be out on the water dealing with stuff, because there's a whole lot worse things out there than getting a splinter in your business. Oh, man. Anyhow, that's a little TMI, isn't it? Oh, I'm tired. Just got that done. I got to get the vacuum out. Well, I got the vacuum right here next to me. I've got my arm on it. Got to throw the battery in the vacuum and start vacuuming up, cleaning up, and getting everything ready. Then I'm going to have a beer, start my live stream, and be talking to you good folks here in a little bit. But there you go. We have a composting head now. So more later, kids. Bye.